guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's look I created is an all matte look on my eyes, and I used the original Tartelette Amazonian Clay matte palette. I love this matte palette. This is a great palette that I always gravitate to when I don't know what eye looks to do. Look at all these beautiful matte neutral tones that works with anything you wear, any occasion, any season. You've got highlight color, you've got your transition color, and of course you've got your really dark colors here at the end. Even when I want a subtle, nice, soft nude look for my eyes, I use this palette. And when I want a look that's real bold but with no shimmers, I love a matte eye with a thick bold liner. It is one of my favorite looks, and this is the kind of palette that you can achieve that. Alright guys, I'm gonna do a voiceover because my son is here and he's watching his cartoons, and you'll be hearing him in the background, so that's why I'm gonna do a voiceover. But I prepped my skin. I started with of course the under eye cream. I'm using the Rose Arctic Eye from Kiehls, my Luminous moisture cream, and on my lips just my regular Aquaphor. It's so important to prep your skin. I think if you don't, prepping your skin is just as important as how your makeup is going to turn out. So prepping the skin is one of the most important regimens that you can do when applying makeup. Alright, let's get started. Okay guys, so right now I'm preparing my brows by brushing them. I am not filming this entire brow routine. I do have a video on how I do my brows, and it should be the first video here on my channel. So if you're interested in seeing that, please relate to that video. And brows are done. Right now I'm going to go ahead and grab my Trish McEvoy Instant Lift eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to apply that on my eyelids to protect my shadow from lasting all day. And it also removes any discoloration or pigment that I have under my skin, like dark circles, any veins. I really enjoy this primer because it just erases everything, so you can start with a blank canvas. Here I'm just setting the primer with a little bit of loose translucent powder so that the primer is nice and dry. First, I'm choosing the color Force of Nature in the palette, and I'm applying that with my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm applying that on my lid and right up to my crease as I blend that away. Now I'm grabbing the color called Natural Beauty, and I'm concentrating that on my crease only, going back and forth, and I'm blending that away with the same Morphe brush. Now I'm choosing the color Best Friend in the palette, and I'm using my Luxie 229 tapered blending brush. Notice that this brush is a very small, precise blending brush. It's only going to concentrate on my crease. I am gradually building the color up. Now I'm grabbing a clean blending brush, and I'm blending these colors so that it's very nice and smooth. Now I'm using the color called Bombshell, which is a nice deep plum purple color, and I'm using my MAC 286 dual tapered blending brush, and I'm concentrating that on the outer V of my eye, making sure that that color is intense just on the outer V of my eye. Grab your clean fluffy blending brush and blend that away really good so it's nice and smooth. Now I'm choosing this very light skin color called Force of Nature on my lower brow bone, right where the crease ends, so that there's no harsh lines. This is a very good technique to do when you want to blend away any harsh lines so that everything appears more smoothly. Now I'm picking this color called Caregiver. It's a very pale pink color with my MAC 213 flat shader brush, and I'm applying that right on my eyelid to make that area pop. This is going to make your eyes appear bigger, more bold, and it's also going to highlight that area. Now I'm using my favorite eyeliner, which is the gel liner Black Valley from Nars. It's an eye paint. And I'm using my Vincent Longo number 2 brush to apply my liner. This brush is amazing if you're someone who likes to be very precise about their liners. The only thing is that because it's so tiny, you do have to work a little harder and dip it into the product more often. A really good tip to do your wing liner, notice that I'm starting the line from the lower lid, almost like where my waterline and my lower lash line is, and I wing it out. That way both wings on both eyes are like perfectly symmetrical. I like them to be exactly the same. I study it forever, and I notice that when I trace the lower line out, it also makes my eyes appear to be a little bit bigger. And I also use my old Nars concealer brush, the number 7 flat concealer brush, and I clean it as well with concealer so that that line looks perfect, almost as if I used tape, but I didn't. Now I'm preparing my lashes for my false lashes, and I always brush my lashes just to make sure that the hairs are all going in the same direction. Once I place my false lashes, I use this tool from Japanese. This is the best thing that's ever happened to false lashes. This tool is perfect to clamp your lashes together with your natural hair. And also notice that I use a Q-tip to kind of push down on the lashes because that also absorbs any extra glue. Now I'm grabbing the two lightest colors in the palette, Free Spirit and Super Mom, to highlight under my brow bone. Today I'm going to use one of my favorite foundations, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick. It's very creamy and very dewy, and it's got very good coverage. I'm using two colors, 120 and 128. I like to use the lighter color to highlight under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and I'm using my favorite foundation brush of many years, the Sigma Angled Kabuki F84. I always spray my makeup brush with any water spray, really. I'm using the Dewy Finish water spray from NYX, and I'm applying that, blending it under my eyes. And then I love to also set it with a damp beauty blender, and I push it into the skin so that the makeup lasts longer when you do this technique. You push the foundation after you've applied it with your beauty blender, and that way it's more smooth, it has more of a skin finish, and it lasts longer. And now I'm using the 128, the foundation stick, in the outer perimeter, the darker color in the outer perimeter, obviously, so that my skin looks a little contoured. And now, after applying my foundation with my Sigma Kabuki brush. I'm using the same technique with the beauty blender, a damped beauty blender, and I'm pushing the foundation into the skin, making sure that everything is blended so that I have a nice skin finish look. Now I'm applying the Nars Cream Contour Stick in Cappadoce, and I am applying that in the hollows of my cheek, using the top of my ear as my guideline, and I just make a small line on the sides of my nose. Along my forehead, I like to do this technique where I draw 3 lines right above the arch of my brows. And I'll be using my Sigma Round Kabuki F82, spray it with a little mist, and now I blend it with this brush. And to blend the nose contour, you obviously want to use a smaller blending brush. I see so many people use the same big blending brush because they get lazy. I am using the BH Cosmetic 122 brush to blend the nose contour. Now I'm using my favorite concealer at the moment, which is my Tarte Shape Tape in light medium to conceal and highlight. And I am using my Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86 to blend the concealer. And you want to use the same technique with your beauty blender. You want to make sure you have a damp beauty blender and you push the product into the skin so that it lasts longer and it looks more blended. To set my concealer, I'm using the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder with my damp beauty blender. Using the damp beauty blender to apply the powder under your eyes allows it to look less dry, and it sets it really nice and gives you a nice finish. Afterwards, I use a clean brush to wipe away any extra powder. And now I'm using my favorite bronzer, Laguna Bronzer from Nars, and I am going to bronze my skin. And I'm applying the bronzer with the Morphe M441 makeup brush. Now I'm using the Morphe M432 makeup brush to apply the color Bombshell. I'm going to try to tightline right on my lash line, as you see. Sorry about the footage. I am so off frame when I am too close to the mirror. I've got to figure this one out. But I'm applying the color Bombshell right there on my lash line. Now I'm using the Morphe E18 blending brush, and I'm applying the color Best Friend to blend away the deeper color that I just applied so that it looks more smoothly. And with the same Morphe brush, the E18 brush, I'm grabbing this other color called Natural Beauty, and on top of all that, I'm going to continue to blend the colors that we just added. And of course, if you're like me where you see a mistake or something that you have to fix it. Now I'm going into my lashes and I am inserting my lashes, and before I clamp the eyelash curler, I always grab a spoolie to brush the hairs, making sure that the hairs are nicely uniformed. And notice that I also pump my lash curler. I never hold it down because holding it down creates that horrible crease that I see on false lashes a lot. So you want to pump your lash curler. And today I am using the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I am using my all-time favorite liner from Nars, the long wear eyeliner called Rue Bonaparte. It's a nude color for the waterline. This allows your eyes to appear bigger, and I just love the clean look that it gives you. Now I'm using this really small tool. It's a brush from Echo Tools, just a really small blending brush to set my nose contour with the Kat Von D palette. And this blush, oh my god, from Nars. It's from the Sarah Moon collection called Isadora. This is my favorite blush right now. I will be mentioning this in my December favorites. This blush is so pretty. If you guys ever get a chance to go by the store and just test it out, it is absolutely beautiful. I'm applying that with my Nars Yachio blush brush. After I apply my blush, I like to use a clean fluffy brush and blend everything away so it's nice and smooth. Today I'm using my Mary Luminizer highlighter as well with my Luxie 522 tapered highlighter brush. Here I'm just cleaning my beauty mark with a Q-tip. I used to not clean it after applying foundation, but now I'm back to showing it off again. And let's go on to lips. I am using a color from ColourPop, liquid lip called Midi. And after I apply that and let it dry, I'm going to be using my Buxom gloss in Princess. And now I'm setting my face with the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I don't know yet how I feel about this setting spray, but I will let you guys know in the future. That was it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and if you have any questions, let me know as well. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more future videos. Also, let me know if you're interested in seeing like a haul video. I have things that I bought for Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Cyber Week. Really, I ordered a bunch of things that are still due to arrive. So once I have everything and I've gathered everything, I might do a video on that. I'm planning also to remodel my closet. I want to show you guys some ideas of things that I've done to my closet and things that I'm going to be doing to my closet. I want to revamp my closet, get rid of tons of clothes, and just redo my closet with just things that I only really love. And I plan to do a makeover for my closet. So if you guys are interested in seeing a video like that, let me know as well. And those will be my videos that I want to do in the near future. Thank you guys for watching. You're so cute. You're so cute. You're in your joke. Gordy! Gordy!